Welcome back to Garth's Graveyard Garage. Finally, I don't even know how long it's been since we filmed last, but we are going to get started on this old 1979 GMC half-ton Heavy-Half that a mechanic started working on, pulled the engine out. There's pieces in the cab, under there, yeah, it's everywhere. But I have a plan, and hopefully we can make it come to fruition. So let's get started. What's going on, everybody? Good to see everybody again. A lot of things have changed. We've gotten rid of some stuff, lost some hair. It's getting too hot, so just went with some 90s grunge style haircut just to keep the breeze blowing over the ears. But yeah, we're going to get started on this truck. If you saw one of the other videos, maybe the last video, I don't even know anymore, belonged to a gentleman who passed away, and now it's going to his granddaughter. It's going to be her first truck, first vehicle. So we're going to get it on the road for her, hopefully, with the parts that are in here and the parts that I have in the garage. So we're going to see, I think, a mixture of all the parts I've got laying around here. We can get it going. I'm also getting ready to start playing with this Plymouth over here for you Mopar guys. Be my first old school Mopar project I've played with in a long time. But oh, new addition to the family, everybody. This is Peaches. She belongs to my granddaughter and my daughter. So that's our new graveyard guardian. So all right, let me jump over to the garage and I'll fill you in on what's going on over there. Okay, one of the things I have been working on is Clyde, our wrecker. We are running into situations where we could really use it, so I've started working on him again, put the new flooring in, the seats now installed, and what else did I do? Pulled the slings and the sling arm assembly off of Charlie, the red wrecker over here, the 77. So I pulled the sling arms off of that, ordered new slings for it because those were rotten, and had to order new pulley, got to put the light bar on it. Yeah, just finishing touches, nothing exciting. It's just pretty much pull some parts off of, stick over there. Rex, we skipped the whole test drive thing because it's just it was boring, but got some graphics on the doors. I was daily driving him until one thing I never realized: the drive shaft was too short. And the first time I had to panic brake because a moron decided to play chicken with me on the road down here, drive shaft flew off. So I've got it sitting up here, getting ready to send it off. It's only lacking 2 inches, so we're gonna get it extended 2 inches. Yeah, it's one thing I didn't even look at after adding the rest of the lift on this truck. But okay, here's where we are. This is like deja vu, doing Clyde all over again, except this one, well, the last one we didn't know anything about either, but it was a crate engine. This one was thrown in the trash with a turbo 350 that apparently has a shift kit in it, but we're not going to mess with that unless we need it. We don't know anything about this. I do know there's going to be mud daubers in there because I can already see. It doesn't look like it was left out in the weather. I don't see a lot of rust other than just, you know, the surface rust up here, but it's, well, can't really see down in there, but it's pretty clean. But we're going to take everything off, all this retro chrome, probably clean it up because it looks like it's actually still good. Pan's still solid, we'll clean it up. guess the first thing we'll do is we'll drop the oil out, well, what might be oil, and see what's in this thing. But we have the base components here. Let's check it out. And with the parts that the mechanic tore off the other one, I think we can put these both together and have a good running 350. So I guess first things first, let's pull the plug and see what comes out of this thing, if anything. You know, this engine's been sitting in the back of my garage for actually a few years now. It showed up, pulled it off Mike's trailer, and threw it on a pallet in the back. So don't know anything about it. As long as no water comes out, we might be all right. Oh, we got oil in there and some chunks. I need to prop this so I can tilt it, because it is slightly tilted that way. It's a little chunky in there. That's not what I want to see. Well, one thing that's kept us from not filming outside of weather and work and everything else is Iceman's truck was in my driveway, well, for weeks, because we had to do the transmission on that thing twice. Luckily it was under warranty from the last rebuild. We sent it off, picked it up, put it back in the truck, and the next day something went wrong again. So hopefully this time, now that it's back in the truck again, that's five times we've pulled the transmission out of that truck. Hopefully he's back up and running. But I told him if it happens again, I want a divorce. All right, we'll just go with that. I think the first thing we're gonna do is we'll get, we'll go ahead and get all these rockers and push rods out, and then we'll get these heads off and see what we're dealing with under there. Yeah, we'll go with that for right now. And once we get all of that off, we can flip it over, pull the pan, and see hopefully what's going on in there, and it's nothing catastrophic. I'm hoping everything down here is good, and maybe worst case scenario we're just doing top end. So didn't get the story of why this engine was thrown away. Usually don't, but I'm just going over what I'm seeing. It doesn't look real bad. So all right, let's start taking all of this assembly off. Well, I don't want to stuck. There. All right. Well. Nothing bent other, well, there's definitely some crust down in there. Hopefully this is just a situation where they pulled it out and upgraded or did something else. But we'll see. It's not even Monday. Come on. WD-40. Oh, I guess another update. Charlie the wrecker decided I didn't need any more wrecker projects around here, so put him up for sale, and I don't even think it was 10 minutes later, someone who I consider family, very close friends with my late wife, he hit me up and said, I want it. So worked out pretty good. I guess I sold it to him. It's his truck now, but we might be working on it on the channel. So all straight. Everything looks good so far. Alright, let's get Ms. Motivation under it. Threads look good. Everything here looks good. Studs look good. Heads look clean. So far, so good. I believe there's a pile of new parts in the truck. I believe there's new push rods. I think there's even a head gasket set in there. But there's no telling what's going to be down inside these pistons, because if you watch the video on Clyde, I called it before I even opened it up, mud daubers. In this case, I can see one. And we can find out, since apparently this thing's been rebuilt at some point, if we got a cam in here, what pistons we got. And there is a brand new set of pistons in that other truck. I just don't know what they are. I haven't looked them up yet. Oh, that one's stuck. That's how you should come off. But what do we got going on here? Get these push rods out of the way before I bend them myself. Yeah, all those look fine. Oof, stuck, sticky. All right. Lifters, dirty. Oh, yeah. And stuck. Yeah, they're all stuck. Probably gonna be putting a new set of lifters in here. All right, let me get, I'm gonna blow all this out and stuff, and then we'll pull the heads off, and then, we can pull the heads off right now, then I can blow it out afterwards. That's, what is that? Need an extension. Oh, you know what? I ain't using battery on this. I know it ain't gonna work. One thing that cracks me up is these companies that want you to test their products. And you can tell they don't watch the channel when they send you stuff or offer to send you stuff. You wouldn't believe how many things I have turned down because I am not going to waste my time showing you junk just because I get some free stuff or they offer me money, unless it pertains to this channel and my audience, or who I think is our audience. Like, for example, a company that wanted me to try out some $150 socks. If I wouldn't spend that, I'm assuming you guys wouldn't either. Hey, if you did, then you probably already know where to find them. I don't need electric bicycles. I don't need an exercise bike. I don't need a treadmill. So if you companies are really watching this channel, send me stuff I need, like perhaps tools, a lift, you know, something that pertains to the channel. I'm not going to be advertising food. I don't care if the other channels say this is what we eat during the day. I'm not going to be one of those guys. Great if there's a brand new set of head bolts in that truck. I'm speaking with enthusiasm that this engine's going to be all right. So far, but you never know. There might be a piston laying in the bottom of the pan. Get off of there. These bolts are coming out nice. That's cool. Well, I'm gonna use them anyways. All right, get these bolts out of here. Ugh. That good old tar smell you get when you first pull a head bolt out. I need to run the, I didn't even think about that. I need to run the casting number on this. See what we got. Yeah, I'll do that here in a minute and then I'll report back. Find out what the story is on this thing. Usually do that first. Maybe we got a 4-bolt main here. That'd be great. With a hot cam in it, board 30 over. No, it's gonna be something boring. I'll find out it's a little 305 or something. All right. Before I pull these heads off, let me me do some research on the interweb real quick and we will find out what we're messing with. So, be right back. Okay, from what I've gathered so far is this is a 1973 Chevy 350 that originally had a manual transmission behind it. If you nerd gurus want to play around with it, and let me know in the comments if you find anything else. There's a, where if I can get it on there, partial VIN, and then there's the code that tells you the date, and I guess this was a Topeka engine block. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, if you really want to dig in, there's the other code. But all right, we're gonna do this the manual way and just tear it apart, find out. But we know it's a 73 350, which that's fine. But let's get the heads off, and I'll pull you in closer when we pull it off and you can experience it with me. I think I got all the bolts out. We'll find out here in a second. Oh, sorry about that. Bigger bar. I've been on there a little while. This flimsy stand don't help either. Do it with a hammer. I meant to do that. Something just crawled out of there. I'm gonna have to go back and watch what that was. All right. This isn't real bad at all. I mean, outside the mud diver's nest we can clean out. Grab the light. Huh. Ah. A little honing, it'll clean up real good. Pistons, no damage. I don't see any markings, so it's probably going to just be stock. Won't know till we get a deeper look, but yeah, that's just surface rust. It might be alright. Alright, let's see if we can drop the other one on the floor. Also got lucky the head didn't hit the floor directly, it actually landed on the oil catch, so I'm glad that was still there. Oh, really? we got a little bit, oh, yeah, it's uglier on this side. Heads look fine. Yeah, we had water sitting in this one. That's easy, easy. All right, we got just this one. Actually, that's a lot of mud. Okay. I bet we can bring this back around. I've done a lot worse. Make sure that's not scaling. No. What we'll do is soak this real good. And yeah, I never even tried turning this engine over. I'm glad I didn't. That one's definitely going to be stuck. So, okay, well, let me soak this down real good and or spray it with some WD-40 or something, and then see if we can get these lifters out, kind of inspect the cam. Maybe we can figure out what's going on in there. But down inside the engine, outside of dust, it don't look bad at all. Let's get this thing turned over. Mess with the lifters later. Too big. Of course we're going to hit that. Oh, great. I can't turn it over all the way because I put spacers on it. Well, let's do it right there, I guess. Didn't think about that part. Alright, we'll do this quick and easy. Got two different size bolts. We'll just do this with a metal weld size we got 7/16. Yep, and probably a half up here. Yo. These we need to keep. Bad thing about rusty bolts, it's stuck in your socket. And then the other point of this series on this truck is doing it on a budget. What can you do with trash somebody else threw away? And most of the time you find an engine in the trash, there's a good reason for it, but not always. Sometimes people just pass away, clean up, get fed up, don't want to do it anymore. least this time we got a pan that doesn't have holes in it. Ooh, there was water in here. I don't see anything wrong down here. I think we got really lucky. Where's my light? And see the cam. I don't think someone ran this engine very long at all, because that cam hardly has any wear marks on it. The lobes are still huge. They're not worn down. Okay, we might have got real lucky on this one. I'm definitely gonna need to clean it up. Yeah, a lot of times you find an engine been sitting and you do the whole make it run thing without checking everything out, and you find out the oil pickup tube is completely full of sludge, and it's all down in this pan. But there's positive side. Yeah, there's water. There it is. There is no metal shavings anywhere. This is all just probably just from sitting. Yeah, all the stamps are still highly visible. Yep, I think we're good. We can do a partial hone on these cylinders, get them polished up and cleaned up like we did on the one for the tow truck. And because that one actually looked worse than this. But yeah, I don't see, nothing's loose. There's no play. Ugh. Okay, well, let me figure out the next step. We'll have to see if we can possibly get this thing to turn over. All right. All right, let's see if we can get this thing to maybe free up. Oh, a little bit. It's trying. Oh, there we go. Oh. Spray this down a little bit more. Luckily, it's just light surface rust for most of it, so we should be good. And that's like mirror finish in there. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to make some sauce. Let's try and go back the other way. Yeah, it's this one. that one's moving fine. Yeah, it's this one. So let me spray it down with some more stuff, and then let me see, let me get the piston to the lowest spot, and I can hit it with the hone. Other way. Okay, that's at the bottom. Actually, before I do that, that's not going to get all the way in there. And lightly hit it with some of this soft steel, break up the heavy stuff. That did it. Got the chunks loose. Let's see, I need to find something to lubricate it. Once we get this one on a rotation, then we can hit the rest of them, get all this junk out of there. That was probably a Black Widow sack. Looking for my hone, it's staring right at me. Okay, let's see if that did it. Let's go this way. Yep, that did that one. Hitting, which one am I hitting on? Probably that one. So let's go back the other way. No, that one's going all the way up. Which one is it? I'm going to go all the way around now. Do we get it? Nope. Which one are we hitting on? I hear it. Go back the other way. mud daubers. Yeah, these are going to clean up great. There's not a lot of wear on this engine at all. This is just from sitting. All right, let's go the other way. Figure out which one this is. Which way are we going? Oh. All the way up. All the way up, moving, moving. Moving, moving. Is it this one? Which one's on the way up? Oh, wait a minute. Got a rough spot right there. Need to hit that again. Well, no, that one's coming all the way up. Can't be that one. Yeah, that's going all the way up. Whoa, don't do that. Oh, did that do it? That might have done it. There we go. All right. Get each one down to the bottom, clean them out, hone them, and oh, that's fuzz. Paint. Yeah, there's even very little carbon in here. So I think we got a winner. I don't hear anything underneath, nothing feels loose. Oh, there's one lifter loose. Yeah, get all these lifters out of here. Check them out, probably replace them, especially if there's new ones already in that truck. All right, well, guess we'll pause right there until I'm just gonna clean all this up real quick and probably just run the hone down each cylinder, make them all nice and pretty, and then yeah, clean up that pickup tube because it's covered in gunk. But luckily no water sat up on the crank. It's all clean. There's not a spot of rust on it. Get these lifters cleaned out, double check, make sure the cam's all good. And then, yeah, clean this thing up. Probably knock all this paint off, make it look pretty again. But, yeah. All right, so we'll be back. All right, a few hours later, I have updates. I've gotten most of the lifters out. There's a few that are not budging. And what scares me, that one hasn't moved at all. Now, I made a joke about finding out that this is a race engine and it's probably bored 30 over. It's not, but it is bored 40 over, if you can see that. Yeah, I started cleaning these pistons up and all of a sudden I found the 040 on top. So that explains why this came with the 3-speed with the shift kit in it. Somebody built a hot little engine here. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the camshaft out make sure it's okay. We gotta check the timing chain anyways. Go ahead and pull the cam out, and that'll help us get underneath there, get the lifters out of there. Yeah, so let's see what cam is in this thing. Just picked up the little one from school, so I'm gonna have her, she wants to get involved. So I'm gonna have her take the timing cover off, and we'll get the timing chain off and all that kind of stuff. So let's get started on that now. Let's find out what we got in this thing. All right. Easy. Easy. Calm down. You ain't done it in a while. You're going crazy. You just need to bump it. They're not on there very tight. There you go. There you go. You did what I told you not to do. Don't throw it on the floor. All right, when you take that one and that one off, this is probably going to come loose, so we'll just set that down in there. That's for your timing marks, so we can set the timing. Make sure you're straight. There you go, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Stick the whole thing. Just throw the whole thing in there. Make sure it all goes in the bin. That extension is kind of long for what you're doing, but there you go. All right, I'll let her finish that up, and then we'll pull this timing cover off. And hey! After she strips out all the bolts, then we'll fix that next. But we'll be right back. All right, let's get this cover off of here. Well, that was kind of loose. All right. Let's see what this timing chain's gonna look like. Whoa. Well, that's a double roller, and there is nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm gonna stand by it. There's not a lot of miles on this engine. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pop these out. Actually, let me spin this engine around, get the marks lined up. Where's the dot at? Where? I lost it. There it is. All right. We are at TDC-ish. Let's pop my shoulder.
I just heard that.
There you go. Right on the money. Okay, now we're at TDC. Let's take these little retainers loose. I'm really curious to find out if we have a cam in this thing. I'm sure her parents will be real happy if we give her a hot rod truck back. That's gonna be a half inch thing. Let's see. Is it a half? Close enough. Okay, save that. Keep these over here. Come on, there we go. we'll put these back on so we can pull this cam out. And then we'll check the numbers on it and see what it is. You already get grease on you. You haven't even done anything. That wasn't a lot. All right, let's see. Oh, spin it a couple times. Hung up lifter somewhere. There it goes. And got some rust on it. Oh, you know what? I think we do have a dead lobe. This cam might not be any good. That might be why it was parked. Come on. Got 2 lifters stuck. Yep, that's what's going to be wrong. All right, it looks like we got a dead lifter that killed a lobe. Because it's, man, I'm not seeing any fancy numbers on this, so hopefully there's a brand new cam in the truck. We'll swap them out, but all right, it's gonna get ugly, so we're gonna see if we can get these other lifters out, because right now I can't do nothing. Can't get this cam out of here. Oh, hitting that lifter. Oh, I might be able to. Got it. All right, got that one. It pushed out. Ooh, yep. Bad lifter right there. Yep, this cam is dead. Darn it. Cam is out. It is a cam. It's a Urson cam TQ20H. If you guys want to look up the specs on that. From what I saw, it's a mild cam, and unfortunately it's, yeah, you can see that right there. It's round. That's why that one lifter was not moving when I was rotating the engine. It just stayed put. So yeah, we got to figure out why. Have to clean out the bores for the lifters and see if something else is going on in there. But I'm gonna finish getting the lifters out, and then we'll move on from there. And I guess we're gonna go check that, dig around in that truck and see if we can find a camshaft. Otherwise, we've got to find a camshaft. All right, flip the engine over. Used a really long extension and just pounded them out from underneath. I'm still confused. All the bores, the lifter bores here seem fine. I mean, they're dirty. We need to definitely clean them out. I don't know. It's weird. I'm trying to follow the clues. Yeah, I don't know. I just maybe lifter just stuck and killed the cam, I'm guessing. Have to make sure all the passages are clear, make sure we got good oil pressure. But I don't have any spare small block cams laying around, so let's reconvene over at the truck and let's go digging and see what we can find in there. All right, I guess we will start. There's a box of stuff in there. I don't see a camshaft laying around in there. What we got in here? There's an oil pan, oil pump, just bolts. Looks like an engine mount. Let's check the other side. All right, let's see what we got over here. All right, well, there's the carburetor, distributor. Okay. Keep the oil pan that's on it. Okay, still no camshaft. We got some, looks like ram horn, exhaust manifolds. Watch out, watch out. This door doesn't open. Riley, why don't you climb in there and see if you can unlock it and open the door. Can't open that side either. Great, all right. I really hope there's a camera around here somewhere. Watch out. You just gotta push a little harder. All right, we got HEI. Nice. Let's see. Timing parts. There's some boost. We don't need that. Another piston. If anybody wants to look up what these are, there's a whole brand new set sitting in here. We'll use for something else, I'm sure. Oh, looks like there's a pile of stuff under the radiator. What else we got in here? What's this? It's like Christmas. It isn't open yet. What is it? It's oh, there we go. It's like a brand new oil pump. All right, we will use that, definitely. Let's see what else we got. Oh, well, that just fell out of the box. Let's see, we don't need that. Timing chain's perfect. Just set of bearings. Oh, looks like we got probably a brand new set of lifters. We need those. We know we need those. What we got here? We got stuff. And it was made in the USA. What is it? Huh?
It's a present.
It's a present, but what is it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Why don't you know? You should know everything.
No.
You're a kid. Kids are supposed to know everything. Oh, set of bearings. Okay.
Do you need bearings?
No, hopefully not. I think we're good on that. We have some, are these forever stamps?
Stamp.
Oh, they are forever stamps. Cool. More bearings. Yeah, and the timing chain. Okay. Hopefully we got head gaskets in here. No. Oh, there's, yep, we got head gaskets. All right, cool. Okay, I guess it helps if you unlock the door. Watch out, monkey. And dog over there harassing the horse again. Okay. Oh, what all do we have in here? That's somebody's lunch. What we got? Oh, x-rays. I don't think those are needed. If that's a brand new set of heads, oh, there's a brand new crank. Okay, let me let me pull this stuff out, because I think we see a brand new set of heads down here and a crank, which we don't need, but we'll pull it out. But yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, looky here, looky here. Already set up. Got valves in. These are, yep, brand new set of heads. All right, we'll be using those Engine Pro. Still have not found a cam though. There's got to be one in here somewhere. Behind the seat? I don't know. All right, let me get this other head out and then we'll dig around a little bit more. That might be the one thing we have to buy. We got gaskets, brand new lifters, brand new heads. If he did all that, he had to have bought a brand new cam for it. And unless it's in the engine. We'll check that out in a minute. Yup, just what we needed. All right, so we got lifters, we got heads. I haven't seen any new push rods in here anywhere. Still trying to get behind the seat. Looks like we got a boom boom back there. Hold that for a second. Let me see what's back here. Oh yeah, we got a little boom boom back there. All right. No new camshaft. Is the cam still in this engine? What's sad is it looks like that engine, or the cam, or blah, the engine block was redone. It was wrapped in plastic, but it looks like it sat so long, the plastic disintegrated, so the whole engine got rusty. Can probably still salvage it. We'll just have to see. But yeah, it's under there. Yeah, it's been redone. It just, unfortunately, all the plastic came off of it. So, there might be, we need to get in there and look. There might be a brand new cam sitting inside that block. So we'll have to check. I'll have to get this hood out of the way and stuff. And I can't get in it right now because we're against a fence post. And I can't quite see it. All right, let me move this hood and then we'll see what we got going on under the hood. All right, found the cam. It is in fact installed. Problem is it's probably rusted to this block. Oh yeah. Well, worry about that when the time comes, because we're going to drag this truck over to the garage to make all this process easier. We'll probably marry the engine to the transmission before we drop it in once we get it put back together. But I want to finish going through it, make sure pistons and all that stuff's still good, which looks fine. All the bearings fine, connecting rods look fine. It looks like it was just a cam problem, which they just threw it in the trash. But okay, let me carry this stuff over to the garage and then we'll see what we need to do next. While we're in between doing stuff, we do have some new footage from Beaker Cam, so here you go.
Good morning. So back over here with Swamp Thing. The bed still looks terrible. We're gonna fix it today and hopefully get it back on the road today. Fingers crossed that everything goes well. So just finished putting the intake and all of that together after 3 attempts to find the correct sensor for over here. And yeah, it's pretty. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Thanks, Chris.
You are welcome.
And babe.
Go in there, bitch. Bleh.
Ooh, Swamp Thing. No, not charged yet.
You can do it.
Your jump box may not have enough power.
Yeah. Well,
After the first jump?
Actually been charged or anything.
Okay. Babe, just pull my truck up. I'm sure I have cables.
What did you do? On.
He didn't turn the box on. Good job, Chris.
Hey, first time using it.
Come on, Swamp Thing. That might help. So that's 78%. There he goes.
It idles a lot better now.
It idles so much better. We got fuel treatment for him because he's been sitting for a little bit. He still has a full tank of gas. There's the new taillights. Oh, Swamp Thing, how I missed you. Oh. Right now we're gonna cut that off so it's not flapping, and then we're gonna end up replacing the bed, and we're gonna replace the replace the back bumper as well, and then the new cold air intake, battery. So we got him fixed, we got him running. I'm happy. I know Steven's happy. Dad's happy. Got my baby back. I know y'all didn't get too much footage, but a lot of it was not family friendly, especially putting the lift on. Let me get away from the truck because that's probably loud. I'm sorry, microphone warning, headphone warning, the other word, yeah. But putting the lift with the U-bolts and everything on was not very family friendly, and we had to do a little bit of redneck ingenuity, but everything is in the proper place. Everything is bolted down, no worries. And then the next thing to do is order a kill switch. I love this truck.
Yep, that's a iron.
I don't want to record this part because it's making me kind of sad, but like I said, we're doing this for the safety to be able to get the truck home, and then we're gonna try to find a replacement bed. I have a buddy who has a lot of old trucks like this out there, so check in with him and go from there. So that part's breaking my heart though. I can't watch that. My poor truck. Okay, so wrapping up, about to take it on a test drive, make sure everything's super good. Fun stuff. We're moving.
No brakes.
Yeah, we definitely got to do the brakes. That's an old house. Is that the one you were talking about?
No, we got it.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
There's stuff scraping.
That's the brakes. Okay, so Swamp Thing's home. Rear end's attached. It drove perfectly all the way over here. Shout out to Superlift. You got us hooked up, got us the parts we needed, and Brian was absolutely fantastic to work with. He was very helpful and very sweet. She's not done, but he's drivable and safe. So y'all have a good night. I miss y'all. Yeah, Princess out.
Okay, there you go. People that were asking about Swamp Thing, there's the updates. So now we are back to our regularly scheduled program. All right. We'll hang on to these old heads because they're still good. They just need to be cleaned up and probably resealed. But yeah, we got a fully assembled brand new set of heads here. So there we go. We will just throw these on it. Had to order a new lifter hone, because mine is missing in action. So we're gonna hone these, go through all the passages, pistons, and I mean, these cylinder walls look fantastic. They're cleaned up and ready to go. And there's no scoring, nothing. I mean, you can still feel some cross hatch in them. A double roller, nothing wrong with it. There's no play in it at all. Yeah, let's clean all this up and make it pretty again, but I think we got lucky. The only thing I've got to figure out is I'm going to inspect that cam that's in that engine. If it's stock, I'll probably not use it if it's even usable. I don't know how bad it is. It could be pitted. Might be used. We have no idea, because like I said, the mechanic that worked on this, you see how he left everything in disarray. So that might be the only thing we have to find. I do have another cam in the back. I forgot I had another 350 sitting back there. It's probably got a good cam in it, but it's going to be stock, I think. I don't even know where that engine came from. I don't know. Probably off Iceman's trailer. Maybe. Never know around here. But yeah, I'm exhausted. So this is going to be part one of yeah, tearing down this engine and seeing what we got. And so far so good. I'm happy with what I'm finding, minus the torn up cam. I wish that had been all right, but now we know why it was thrown away. They probably just got tired of messing with it. Probably went down. The date on that cam is I think 1995. So there's no telling when this engine went down, and they just threw it off to the side, because I guarantee it was not running right. But we'll continue on with this. Most of the parts should be here pretty quick, so we can probably get back on this pretty quick. So because of my schedule, we're gonna have to just do little videos on the days I can do things. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna guess, hopefully no more than 5-part video for this truck, because I want to get the Mopar going. Yeah, Clyde, waiting on the parts for that so we can actually start using that. And because we've got a lead on some more freebies, possibly, if they come to fruition. So, all right. Sorry this was a short video and not real entertaining, but you're along for the ride with us as we figure out what we're doing. And yeah, just an old trash engine somebody threw in the trash, and we're going to try and make it beat again. So we'll probably see you again this weekend, if not maybe next week, depending on how scheduling and everything goes and weather. But luckily, garage is half cleaned out, because I want to get the Mopar project in here. So, but all right, I'm gonna quit rambling, go relax, and get the kiddo a snack. And yeah, so until the next video, be sure you check out the merch store. We got all kinds of new merch in there, and make sure you like, subscribe, share us, and yeah, we're gonna try and get some more stuff going for you guys. And yeah, so we will see you in the next one.